Hi everyone, you are watching another episode of Nishi's Notions podcast only on N6. Your attitude is key to success. So इसी तरह की मेहमान आज मेरी स्टूडियोज़ में यहाँ पे मौजूद हैं. She is sitting right beside me. She is a realtor by profession. I welcome Kanchan Thareja in my podcast. Hi, hello, how are you?
I am very good, Nishi. Thank you for having me.
थैंक यू सो मच फॉर कमिंग हियर इन माई पॉडकास्ट. और जैसे कि हमेशा से मैं बात करती हूँ कि विमेन एम्पावरमेंट, विमेन पावर को शो किया है कंचन ने ऑनेस्टली. और कनाडा में आप कितने अरसे से आए हो और क्या शुरू से ये प्रोफेशन था? कब से ये प्रोफेशन जो है वो चूज़ किया?
So Canada में आए मुझे अभी it's been 3.5 years.
Right.
I moved right during COVID. Peak of COVID, I was here.
Oh my God.
And I didn't know anyone. I had no family, no friends here.
Just 2.5 years.
3.5 years.
3.5 years.
June 2020.
Wow.
I landed. We were the only car crossing US-Canada border. It was a funny experience.
Okay, you were coming from USA, not
Yeah.
from India. Okay.
No, I was in Boston.
Right.
So I've been in US since 2007. So when we moved here, it was altogether a different thing. We thought it'll be pretty much same, living in US, Canada, doesn't matter. All right, let's just move.
एक ही वो वाला है geographical अगर area देखें
Huh.
so yeah.
It's pretty much same.
Huh.
So
It's
yeah, we
altogether
moved
different
here.
picture in Canada, right?
Yeah, when you actually get out of the house, that's when you realize, no.
I'm in Canada.
You are officially in
अच्छा,
Canada.
हाँ.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Right. But differences
It's a-
क्या लगे? मतलब USA और Canada में क्या difference था?
I think people are more warm here,
Right. Okay.
right? In US, yes,
That
pretty
is a
much.
plus. That is a plus.
That is a plus thing. Food is actually because of which I survived through COVID.
Right.
And I didn't have that anxiety of, moving to a new country because I was getting to eat all good food. I moved from Boston wherein there was hardly any Indian restaurant and they were not that great, honestly. Not to our taste.
Right.
What we get here, it's like a food heaven. So I was very happy, very excited when we moved here. Acha roz khana mil raha hai. You're getting the best
Desi
of
stuff you
chaat and
find,
you're
yeah.
getting all chola
Gold
bhaturas.
gappe and all that stuff.
Oh man,
yeah.
it was like I did not cook like everybody else who was busy cooking at home. I did not cook in COVID.
Right.
I actually stopped cooking because I moved here and then I wanted to order everything.
And Uber Eats Zindabad. So
Yeah. So for me, it was like, wow, I enjoyed my COVID. I
Right.
literally enjoyed. So yeah, 3.5 years been here. And I was...
And it was a good decision in your
it was,
opinion.
yeah,
Okay.
it was a good decision.
Great.
We actually moved for my husband's work. So we didn't really decide, but we're like, okay, we had our PRs, so it was easier for us to make that decision, like we
Right.
have to move or not. But yeah, it turned out well. I've always been into people's industry. I was into insurance, so when I moved here, I was still working remotely. Actually, till about mid this year, I was still employed with my US company. I was working with New York Life. I was the financial advisor with them. So, but I couldn't focus. Obviously, when you are here and, when you start with real estate, then you don't get any time.
Right.
So I had to eventually, give up that work. But yeah, real estate is something which is new for me. It's a new industry. But then since I've always been into sales, always been around people, so that way I was like, okay, if you're moving to a new country, how about, just pick up something new. It's a
Just
new
a new
career as well,
profession.
right? The
Right.
essence of the career is still the same. You still
And it's
need
so
to be in the
fruitful,
people.
right?
Yeah.
I've heard from so many real estate agents that it is a real fruitful business, kind of.
It is, yes, it is really rewarding if you do it right. If you know how to do it right and you do
Right.
it right, then yes, it's really rewarding.
Amazing. I mean, within the last 3.5 years, how you become so popular in Canada? I mean, it's amazing. I was thinking that maybe you were in Canada for the last 10 years or one decade, But it's amazing. Hats off. The thing is, the beauty about you, I would like to tell my viewers as well, the beauty about Kanchan is that she is popular among Indians and Pakistanis both.
Yeah.
So this is really, really, she's serving really true South Asian people here in Canada. So hats off to you.
It's
How you manage it?
See, as I, now I love to be around people. I always love to make friends. And you always connect with people, irrespective of what community you are stepping into, you just start connecting with people. When you connect with people, be it Indian community, Pakistani community, Arab community, Italian, and whatever community you step into and you have some really good connection, it's just
Absolutely.
the vibe, right?
Yeah.
The vibes, they really attract. So, yeah, I think I've made a lot of friends.
Wow.
I'm blessed. I've made a lot of friends. So
And I think good friends are really an asset, to be very
they
honest.
are.
Yeah.
They are.
But they are very few.
They're very
But
few.
Yeah.
They're very few.
Yeah.
Good friends
Hundreds
are
of
always
friends
few.
cannot be good.
Yeah.
Can never be good. But yes, good friends are really a set. And if you have it, then you're a really, really fortunate person, especially in this world.
As long as, you don't get to see any other side, you always believe, right? You always, when you meet someone, I have never, gone with anybody else's perception, or this person is like, I have my own point of view. I'll have my own experiences with a person. If I like a person, I like a person, irrespective of, I don't know how. There are people who would not like me, but there are people who would love me. So it just depends.
I think there are the positive vibes coming from certain personality. The frequencies does exist, right?
Yeah.
So I believe in that कि अगर आपको कोई बंदा अच्छा लग रहा है या कोई बंदा बुरा लग रहा है, एक होता है ना खामखा में, एक वो चीज़ आती है. So this is really, I think this is real. So
yeah, see, बहुत बारी होता है ना, when you go to an event or you are in a party, you meet someone and then you just click. I think you and I click that way.
Exactly.
We're in a party
right
and we
away.
click.
Yeah.
So it just sometimes, when you meet people, you just like them, even though you don't know anything about them.
Exactly.
There is something that you get some kind of vibe, some
Personality
kind of
vibes, personality
right?
aura आता है, frequencies आती हैं. Yeah, exactly.
So
बिल्कुल.
it's I just go with that. I blindly go with my own instinct when I meet people. If I like them in first go, I like them.
Very nice.
Irrespective.
Very nice. तो अच्छा कोई नेगेटिविटी भी नजर आई कनाडा आकर, कुछ लगा कि हाँ नहीं वो यूएसए में अच्छा होता था कनाडा में नहीं?
होता है. When you are a female into real estate, होता है.
Okay,
Then,
I see.
Yeah,
right.
because these things. See, I was into insurance industry.
ठीक
It's
है.
the same kind of work culture. You
तो
go
sexism
out.
है यानी कि हर जगह
Yeah.
है, हर profession
When you
में.
go out, and then
Yeah.
there are people who would want to take advantage of you because you are a female. So I had never experienced that in India, in US.
Wow. But
Never.
why in Canada?
I have no idea. I'm still trying to figure
This
out
is
why.
ridiculous. Yeah.
And there are, I think, equal amount of females working in real estate. I have no idea why people feel that they are really
Feel that
vulnerable.
way. Oh my God.
So-
this is really unfortunate about
Yeah.
it. And I believe so कि अगर if you'd never felt in India also, I mean,
never.
that's so strange. Yeah.
Never. And in India, while I was in sales, it was more of corporate sales. But in US, it was more, it was just meeting people, going to events. I had sponsored events. I was meeting people every day. I had never ever felt that, at this point of time, I'm not going to go and meet that person. And we used to go at people's house and meet them for their insurance. And, sometimes at 9 or 10 o'clock in the night, it's
Right.
fine. It was absolutely fine. And I felt really safe. Now, I was like, okay, no meeting after 8 o'clock. And I'm now meeting outside. We meet in the office.
That's really ridiculous and unfortunate, and especially being in Canada, where you feel कि जहाँ women rights हैं इतने, so वहाँ पर अगर आप ऐसा चीज़ feel कर रहे हो तो that is really alarming.
Yeah, that is one thing, wherein, I could compare work-wise, I can compare both the countries, what I have felt coming in from a sales background, selling in US versus selling in Canada, yes.
Yeah, we as a women has definitely have to think about it.
Yeah.
So real estate की market की तरफ दोबारा से आते हैं कि क्या real estate की market है, बल्कि we'll take a short break and then we'll discuss about real estate market कि आजकल hot market चल रही है, buying market है, selling market है,
Yeah.
क्या market चल रही है, कंचन से पूछेंगे. Stay tuned to N6. Welcome back. You are watching Nishi's Notions podcast and Kanchan Thareja, realtor, is right beside me. इनसे बहुत अच्छी बात कर रहे हैं हम लोग और real estate की बात करते हैं तो real estate की market कैसी चल रही है? Hot चल रही है या बिल्कुल down चल रही है? क्या हो रहा है real estate में?
Real estate market is actually very funny here. I think it's a very there's a very herd mentality in the market. If somebody is buying, everybody wants to buy. If somebody is selling, everybody wants to sell.
Yeah.
What people are not understanding, yes, this is the right time.
खरबूजे को देख के खरबूजा रंग पकड़ रहा है, you know.
Because when we talk to people, they said, no, interest rates are high, we'll buy later. You'll buy later because everybody is buying later. Why would you buy later? Because when everybody is going to buy, then anyways prices will shoot up and it's going to be same thing. Your interest rates and, you know, high prices, it's going to make up the same amount of mortgage.
Exactly.
So I would just say it's a very hot market for buyers, for the resale industry.
If you have cash flow,
yes.
if you have liquid asset, definitely it's a buyer's market.
It is.
And because the real estate market is like, if somebody wants to purchase like a land or 3,000 to 500 square feet or any kind of farmhouses, I think this is the right time to
it is the
buy
right time, yes.
that big properties.
Because prices are really low at this time, right? We know interest rates are high, yes, but you know, prices are low as well. You're never going to get that kind of price. The moment interest rates, they fall, prices have to go up.
They will hike up.
Right? So if you're buying now, your property price will definitely appreciate when your interest rates are dropping. So get in the market now. If you're thinking, just get in.
Okay, real estate की market की बात हो गई, and then we'll jump towards the rapid roundup with you. So, बिल्कुल आपके साथ खेलेंगे and then we'll see how Kanchan responds to my questions. And as this is Nishi's Notions, I wanted to see that what Kanchan's notions are.
Okay.
So, are you ready for that?
Yep.
Okay, great. All right. So, how do you define yourself in one word?
People's person.
Okay. Do you have obsessions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tea obsession. I have a obsession for caffeine.
Okay, so coffee or tea? This
caffeine.
Is caffeine.
My day starts with the tea.
Okay.
Like gharwali tea, and then the entire day my body runs on caffeine.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm really bad at it.
Yeah, I love caffeine too. Coffee is the word for me, of course.
Yeah.
So okay. So how do you define a self-care? Are you a self-care person?
For me, self-care would more be, you know, nothing to do with these, right? It's more about your, you know, mental peace. You know, just try and look for happiness in everything. I think that is where you'll actually be happy. If you can sleep nicely in the night, I think you've done enough for yourself that day. Right,
exactly. Okay, what if you get the opportunity to climb the highest building, Burj Khalifa? Will you do that?
I will.
Okay, wow, you're adventurous, that means.
I will.
Okay, that's nice.
I will. I love to do anything which scares me.
Wow. Oh my god.
Yeah, like when I go...
You don't have any biggest fear then?
When I go to these adventure parks, I love to be on the scariest rides because that just gives you some kind of kick. I love it.
Seriously?
I am super scared. And my husband, he doesn't go on roller coaster. He's like, you're crazy. I said, I am scared, but I just love that thrill.
Love to do it.
I just love it.
You're an adventurous person.
See, when it ends and you are off the roller coaster, the kind of happiness and I don't know, the satisfaction that you get, I'm like, okay, I have done something. So, anything which gives you that kind of kick, I just love doing it.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. So your biggest fear then, I would ask you.
My biggest fear, I'm scared of water.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I don't swim.
Oh, that's why. Sometimes, you know what? Somebody told me that people, if we go towards the statistics, people who drown, they are the swimmers, most of them. So, yeah.
There's something really interesting that I did, and that comes from, the previous question and this one. I'll just mention. So once because I love heights, but I don't like water, I actually jumped from a 30 feet cliff without the life jackets. I just jumped in, and I don't know what I was thinking. Someone just screamed jump, and I was like, oh, height, jump, but then there is water there too. So
oh my God.
I was like, what the hell did I do there? But then
And then who took you out of water because you don't swim?
I jumped in Ganga. So there were rafts there,
Right.
and I could see people, they have parked their rafts down there. So I was like, jump, somebody will definitely take care of you.
and somebody did.
They did.
Oh, wow.
Because people were jumping from cliff. So I was just looking at them. I said, I can't swim because I'm
Right.
scared, but I want to jump because it's 30 feet.
Wow.
So I was like, okay, let's do it. We'll see what happens.
What was the experience? How was the experience?
While I was going down, I was like, oh my God, I'm the most dumb person. Why did I even do that? But when I reached there and somebody pulled me out on their raft, I was like, okay, I did it. That was the achievement.
Oh, wow.
That was the achievement. Sometimes you just have to overcome your fears as well. So not that I'll go deep inside the water. I did that day, but after that, I never did that. I never had the courage to do it. But yeah.
Right. What do you call complicated in Punjabi?
Oh, I don't know. I'm Punjabi, but there's some words that I don't know. If you ask me some Punjabi word, then I can definitely tell you the reference, but I don't know.
What do you mean by chakas?
Jhakas is like awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome. This is like the Anil Kapoor word, like jhakas.
Yeah, chakas. Right. Anil Kapoor acha lagta hai.
He is the awesome
He's a gem.
actor.
Yeah, he's a gem. Exactly. No doubt about it. Exactly.
so great.
Kaun sa gana, kaun si movie, uski, I mean, we are crazy. I think we all are crazy about him. So, yeah. Acha, okay, so how do you deal with the unnecessary attitude?
I just walk off. I don't have to deal with anybody's attitude. Like seriously. Sometimes see, I'm always, when I'm in a group, when I'm meeting, I'm always the nicest and I'm the quietest person there. So till now, at least here, I haven't seen anybody showing me that attitude, but that has happened in life. So I just walk off. I'm a fire sign. I am very quiet, but if somebody pokes me in a really bad way, then I can be a very nasty person. So so yeah, you can cut that out. But yeah, I don't give unnecessary weightage to the person. I would prefer walking off.
Let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No point saying anything. No point.
Yeah. Exactly.
Even reacting to those things.
Right. Paisa bada ya pyar? Tricky one.
Yeah. Everybody would say pyar.
But
जो पैसा नहीं आ रहा होता है ना, जिससे प्यार होता है, कभी कभी उसको भी हम खाने को पड़ते हो. Obviously, but jokes aside, yes, pyar definitely, because it gives you again that, strength to do what you want to do, because you are in this career to earn money. So if my husband wasn't supporting me, I swear I wouldn't have been doing this. Right. He does a lot at home. He works from home. So he does a lot when I am outside.
Very nice.
Even in my previous jobs, It was always with sales, you have to be out, you have to be in public, and he knows that, and he's given me that freedom, and all that love, so I can go and I can work freely.
Exactly. No,
So
100%. So, okay, my next question is also related to the same thing. I mean, what women should look in the men? I mean, in terms of their life partner or what?
respect,
Respect.
respect.
Exactly.
There's nothing called looks.
Yeah.
There's
And I think
nothing.
love without respect is nothing.
Yeah,
If there's no respect, there's no love.
of course.
Yeah.
Respect with respect, there are so many things which becomes easier in life.
Yeah, exactly. Song of the year. Your pick.
Song.
Song of the year. Your pick.
What do I listen to these days? I'm listening to. Why am I so blank right now? Every time I would go on to my Apple
Sometimes
Music,
it
I was like,
happens.
I'm driving and I want to listen
Yeah.
to this song. So most of the times it's, some. So there is this recently, I was just browsing through Reels, and there is a song called Taj,
Okay.
right?
Taj.
Taj.
Okay.
I had never heard that song before. I don't know who the singer is. That's the
Right.
second song in my playlist now. And so that reel was all about, few songs that you definitely need to listen. So out of 5, that was the only one I really liked. It's called Taj. Listen to
Oh,
it.
wow. Share it to me then.
I will send you the link.
Right.
It's very nice. It's very nice.
Okay. So, right. So, what's your favorite actor?
Shah Rukh Khan.
Right now, also.
Shah Rukh
At the
Khan.
moment, too.
Shah Rukh Khan.
Always. Okay.
You'll always have, for some time, you would like Ranveer Singh, you'd like Ranveer Kapoor, like brilliant actors. But when Shah Rukh Khan comes, nobody else, right? That magic only
Right.
Shah Rukh Khan can do
Right.
it. So
Your
it's
biggest,
always
your biggest inspiration.
my biggest inspiration. I think most of the times, my daughter is very smart. Sometimes, when I start panicking about things, and I tell her, I said, you're my mama sometimes. She'll tell me, Mama, calm down, relax.
Right.
And the way, she has behaved right when, she was 1 and she's about to turn 13. This kid is really smart. And the way she handles both of us, me and my husband, I said, she needs to be a parent and we need to be kids.
Wow, that's
So
amazing. That's amazing.
I am totally, not just because she's my daughter, but I have seen kids, I've seen very nice kids, but obviously, I deal with mine. So I have seen her how, she takes care of me when I am not in a very good mood, or, I'm panicking about something. At work is like that, it becomes really stressful. So she would just sit next to me, hold my hand, and just talk random things.
Aw,
Then
that's
she wants to
amazing.
do certain things together. She is also at an age wherein, now she would not show that much of an affection, turning a teenager, coming and hugging and this and that. No. But then way she would talk is
As a
amazing.
responsible person.
Yeah.
Responsible, mature person, right?
Yep.
Wow, that's amazing.
Even
And-
even while I'm driving, she's sitting next to me. She's like, Mama, it's okay. We'll just be a little late. That's fine. You just enjoy it.
focus on driving and
just
relax.
enjoy the drive. We are together.
Enjoy
We're
it,
listening.
yeah.
We're listening to music. She's the one who's gonna play everything that she likes. She's like, we're just
Right.
enjoying the music. Just enjoy the drive, and
Oh, lovely.
we'll be okay.
So, okay, do you think that K-pop industry is becoming very popular nowadays?
I am
What's to say
glad
about
you
it?
asked. Our house is all about K-pop these days.
Exactly. What I feel is that all of the youth, Gen Z especially, if I talk about the Gen Z, they really admire K-pop industry
Yeah.
nowadays too much, whether you listen their songs, whether you see their movies, And once I asked a question with one of the Gen Z, and he answered me that, okay, So they are producing very nice, different concept of dramas,
Yeah.
different stories about the movies and films. Not only the love story, there is lot more about the stories and dramas and film industry regarding the K-pop.
There are some really good ones. My daughter is completely into K-dramas and K-pops.
Yeah,
Completely.
then I started looking at Netflix, especially K-pop dramas, and so it's really nice. I mean, it's really interesting. So I was like, literally said, "Wow, the amazing cinematography."
But the songs are
and
also
the
so good.
Songs are so good.
I have
I
a
really
K-pop
started
list.
liking BTS and
Or listen to Stray Kids.
Stray Kids. Oh my God, Stray Kids are awesome.
I have a K-pop playlist
Yeah,
in my phone.
I do have in my phone too. So wow, that's amazing.
So this April, there was so my daughter, she's totally into K-pop. She made me fall in love with Stray Kids.
Yeah.
So they were performing only in New York. No, not even in New York. Atlanta, Texas, and California. So this
Right.
April, she made us travel to Los Angeles
Oh my
just
God.
to attend that K-pop concert.
Oh wow,
But
that's
I was
amazing.
like, it was
And
worth
was
it.
really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last November was the first time I attended any concert. It was like a big party happening there.
Wow.
It was beautiful, beautiful. And I couldn't say no when she said Stray Kids are coming. I said,
Yeah.
okay, let's go.
Yeah, because both of you love it. And me too.
And now she'll just keep checking when is the next concert, where when are they releasing their new album or a new song. She has a calendar.
Yeah.
She has her alarm set. If it is at 6 in the morning, she'll be up at
Exactly.
6 in the morning. So in our house, K-pop starts at 6 and goes on till whatever time she
Wow.
sleeps. And
Even if they are not knowing the language as well.
Yeah.
I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah.
This is I think it is their success. Yeah, that they're
They're really
globally everywhere now. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're very right. Okay, so have you ever been in love before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, mine
Right.
was a love marriage.
Oh wow.
It's been 17
amazing,
years.
and you got him. That's
Yeah.
that's so good of you.
Yeah, I know him for last 20 years. We're married for last 17 years now.
Amazing, lovely. Okay, how do you? I mean, your thoughts about helicopter parenting? Do you think that it should be
No.
here in Canada, or even though globally, if you talk about that, helicopter parenting is
No.
Yes or no?
No, not at all. And again, we just don't need to confuse our kids with anything. It's the relationship between just you and your kid, and that's it. There is no third person.
Exactly.
When I'm
yeah.
talking to my daughter about something, and even if my husband says something and gives a different opinion, I said, not right now, because now we are having a conversation. I don't want her to get confused with what I am saying. So definitely it has to be between three of us, and I don't want anybody else,
Yeah, absolutely.
telling her anything.
Yeah. Okay. So, what do you? I mean, your say about nepotism?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Like, it's not a bad thing, because you would want to support your friend, your friend's kids, your own kid, right? First, you would support them, but yes, not at the cost of your friend's kid. He's not good for whatever profession, and then you still want to have them another person who is really deserving. So yes, good in a way, but just balance it out.
Right.
I'm not against it.
Your say about your pick, snooty or snob?
Snobbish.
Okay.
Snobbish.
Okay. Attitude. Okay. Right. Items or objects you're forgetting every time.
I won't forget things that I really want to carry with me, but every time I'm out of the house, I have to call up my husband to tell him, check if my straightener is plugged off. That's one thing. I will always, have that there. So other than that, my phone is always with me. My phone, pods, and my glasses, they have to be in my bag all the time. So I never forget them.
Very nice. Thank you so much, Kanchan, for being in my show. It
Thank
was
you.
lovely having you in my podcast, Nishi's Notions, and your notions were amazing. And people would know your notions as well now. Keep watching N6, and you're watching Nishi's Notions. I'll see you in another episode. Take care.